So we can sit quietly for a few minutes. So we're coming out of winter retreat, and this is actually a very interesting and important time to pay attention to Dhamma practice. We can learn things right now and see things right now in a way that is different than most any other time. Myself, I find, alternating between the massive, there's 30 people wanting to come here at some point in the next 2 months, and okay, I have 30 emails to deal with. But when I go back to my kuti, I still have the residuals of all the work of the winter retreat. And so, in a way, this is the most likely time we have to gain insight into the way we cling to our responsibilities, how we define ourselves, how we let those 30 emails squeeze the heart. Because they don't have to, but in my case they really do. And why? That's important. Looking at really one of the aspects of mindfulness that one of the Ajahns mentioned in the reading, I think it may have been a reading from Lumpur Suchito, was that mindfulness is one of its functions is to connect what we're experiencing with the heart with what's going on outside. So what we experience these external stimuli, and often I find myself, I don't want those things to bother me, so I try to pretend that they don't. But when I reflect on that, I start to realize that's not very skillful, because they do affect me. And by trying to pretend they don't, I'm ignoring, that's ignorance. I'm ignoring something. I'm missing what I really need to learn. So for instance, the last couple of days of the winter retreat, I noticed, things were challenging. Why am I struggling? Why am I struggling here? It's the same as it was before. But then I realized. After I started to realize, I'm anticipating the end of the retreat, and I'm not liking that. Okay. And you can say, I should be equanimous with it, but the reality is I'm not. And that's really important to take into the heart, and to realize, and to be okay with. That's where we start. And so whatever the changes are for us, learning to feel what the heart experiences, how we feel them in the body, where the resistance is. And so, just paying attention to however this experience of the end of the retreat is for you, and really taking the opportunity to learn from it. So I offer that for your reflection.